Hi.
Just building on what Kai asked you, actually, when we spoke to Robert after the game on Wednesday, he said that of the three title contenders, you're the one that can do everything, physical, running and play football. Now, I'm not asking whether you agree with that, but how important is that flexibility and versatility to attain to be able to do a bit of everything? And how difficult is it to be able to approach and win those games in every way? You can't turn it on and off, can you?
No, but I think, especially in this league, but you go to Europe, it's the same. Every game demands different things, and there are certain teams that they try to tell you to play certain game. And when they do tell you, you have to play it, and you have to play the best possible way. That's when you have the adaptability to do that and still be better than the opponent playing that game. Then you have a big advantage, and that's what we're trying to do, evolve as a team to be comfortable and be dominant as well. We have to play all the kind of games.
For a number of years, maybe even at times when you were a player here, there was a kind of perception about Arsenal that the football was nice, but maybe there was one way of doing things. When you came in a few years ago, was that a plan of yours to add those extra dimensions? And is it something that you can do straight away?
Certainly no. You have to evolve the team. You need to understand what you want. You have to have the players to do it and the knowledge as well to explain it. But to play nice, I don't know what that means as well. Nice is with the ball always, nice is without the ball as well. Nice is when you have to play in certain areas and spaces on the pitch. With what kind of density do you play nice? At the end, it's how you compete and how you make life difficult to beat the opponent.
Gary?
Look at your sort of disciplinary, got the best record this season. A few years ago you didn't. What have you done? Because obviously I know you've got a physical, you still want to be physical, as Nick says, but what have you done? I know you have more of the ball to kind of stop them.
Stop talking about it, probably. Remember when we used to talk a lot about it, what you're going to say? Come on, let's play with 11, and then you make it worse sometimes. I don't know. Probably we haven't been talking about it that much, and maybe that was a factor. I don't know.
Really?
It can be. I don't know. I never thought a player kick them and elbow him and make a silly tackle and get sent off. So I don't know.
Does that apply to you when you're on the touchline as well?
In what sense?
Because you
I've been good, very good recently, I think.
Last year the Brighton game was at the end of the season where you said after you had to kind of think about things, and that seemed quite a bit of a pivotal thing in your shaping of what would happen this season. Can you say maybe now what you were thinking about how that game and affected your thinking for this season?
To be fair, I can't remember. I was feeling, obviously, it was a tough defeat. It was a bit different in the game in first and second half when we conceded the goal, and then actually after what happened. But what happened before that, I think had a big influence of that. But a good learning day. That's what I would say.
Okay, last couple. Jordan, Sam?
Hi, Mikel. You spoke after the game against Luton about Martin Odegaard and his influence and being a captain and his responsibility in talking to the team. Are you now at a stage where you don't need to, in the dressing room, you can let the players just manage themselves and they can talk and you don't have to talk as much? Do you feel that way?
I think so. I think obviously the team has matured. I think he has found as well their own rhythm. I think their own leadership, their own way of managing certain things. They know that we are always there to support. Obviously, we guide it, and you always have to be vigilant that actually is happening what you expect to happen. But they are a great group, and they are easy to go.
Is it quite nice to not have that pressure of when you're with a young team and they're not experienced, and it's all on you to make sure they know what they're doing? Whereas now you can kind of take a step back.
Yeah, I think it's about trust. And as well setting a culture where everybody is very clear what we expect from each other, and that and people comes in and does what we expect when I'm there, when I'm not there, when somebody's looking or somebody is not looking, and we've got that at the moment.
How hard has it been to build that trust over the years?
Well, I think trust has to be built every day. You know what you did last week. You can have an incident, you can have a situation, and and you can lose it straight away. It takes so much to build it and very little to start fading away. But that's why you have to be on it every single day, and you need good people. That's for me the most important thing.
And just finally, you're now relying on Liverpool to drop points if you're going to overtake them. How tough is that mentally for you, the players, to know that you can do everything, you can win every game and still lose this title?
I don't know, but this is what you said, is let's do everything that we possibly can. Don't leave anything into it and play with the same enthusiasm, hunger, and quality, and let's see where it takes us.
And finally, John.
How much is what happened at the end of last season propelling this team? Have you just gone to Manchester City and stopped them completely, and obviously went and smashed it last season, and you got the ghost of Brighton coming back as well? Is it last season? Is it helping? What happened?
Well, I hope it's helping. You know, I think we learn a lot from the past, especially from difficult moments or from lessons that you have to take in, and it's a different situation. We're in a different moment, but we've gone through that already, you know, and I think that experience serves a lot, and we are trying to use it in the right way.
And given what's happened with Manchester City and Liverpool in the past, they've literally won every game at the end of seasons. Are you thinking that you're going to have to win every game?
Well, at the moment, yes. I've said I don't know what is going to happen. It's very unlikely that everybody wins every game. When you look back what happened in the previous season, it's very, very unlikely, but we don't know.
But you are ready for this sprint. Should it be a sprint?
I'm ready for tomorrow's sprint. That is going to be a really tough one against an opponent that, as you could see, against Liverpool again, how difficult they made it, and we're going to have to be really good tomorrow.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.